You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? We are back with another episode. Last episode, we actually had some legitimately incredible pulls. We really finally did. We pulled the Clockwork Knight, which is a phenomenal card. Phenomenal card for our stun deck. In general, just in Masochist, in general, it's a good card. It also opens up avenues for use with Cyber Dragon, because we do have Cyber Dragon and Chimera Tech and stuff like that. We do have that stuff. People were mentioning that in the comment section, but of course you do have to understand it. We have 1 copy of Clockwork Knight, so let's be real. I can't just start playing a bunch of Cyber Dragons just because I pulled 1 Clockwork Knight. Especially a lot of people were just telling me to build a deck around. It's like, dude, I have 1 Clockwork Knight. If I had 3 of them, we can have that conversation. But we have a full playset of Cyber Dragon, multiple rarities. We have Nova. We're missing Infinity, but that's not relevant to our use anyway. But we have Cyber Dragon, and then we have Chimera Tech, the UR, and we also have Chimera Tech Fortress. This fuses with opponents' what's it called? A machine monster. So it's a contact fusion. You can just special Cyber Dragon, immediately fuse off their field. All you have to have on the field is Clockwork Knight. It's pretty crazy. Again, amazing effect. It's just we don't have the numbers yet. I can't build an entire deck around it. 1 unsearchable card. That would be absolutely insane. And we have Rampage. We actually have some of the really good stuff, really good Cyber Dragon stuff. Cyberload Fusion. It just requires a lot of others. We need Nova and to play the actual deck. Also, we pulled the Michael Jordan of hand traps. I can't believe we pulled this. We pulled a 2nd copy of this. I regularly complain about we just have no way to play around Max E. This is legit. This is literally a way to play around Max E. Just need to draw it. Also, for the deck that we played last episode, I'm probably gonna play this out. I'm gonna play the stun deck again, because it did actually perform quite well. We had a couple losses here and there, but we did actually perform quite well with it. The only change I probably have to make is taking out Banisher of the Radiance and including other stuff. So I'll take out Banisher, take out Ash, because it actually does conflict with the Tearing Morganite. We'll take those things out, and it'll reduce the monster count, which is nice. Also, I did pull Nadir Servant, which I do remember that, and I also pulled Ecclesia, which is quite nice. So wherever the hell she is, I got to put her in. We did pull her a little while, so we took out 1 monster. We could probably stand to put in another trap card here. Be nice if we could maybe use the Going Second card, but our Lightning Storms are they've given us a lot of trouble in this deck before, so I'm not going to touch that. But we've pulled that, and then I could probably throw 1 more card in here. Well, I have to, actually. I have to throw 1 more card in here. I will probably throw in, I think do I have another Dogmatic Punishment? No. What was I using before? Oh yeah, the Fiendish Chain. I'm going to throw in another Fiendish Chain. So I got 3 Fiendish Chains. Fiendish Chains I like because you can use them going second. They're quite versatile. Dogmatic Ecclesia is cool, so even if we go second, we can still special it. Nadir Servant is obviously very versatile, going second or going first. Going first, we're probably going to be sending the Convoy, set up for later. Going second, we're probably going to send Cloud Dragon or Meteorological aggregator, so we have stuff to send. We save that. I think it's actually gotten better that way. The Ash Blossom did come up here and there, but let's be realistic. One Ash Blossom is not changing anything, and this deck doesn't have to play around Maxi the way that other decks have to play. Also, like I said, it means a stun deck. We don't really need the Maxi, and it does conflict with it. It's one card that we have that happens to conflict with another one card that we have. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. We'll see how this goes for us. And our opponent's probably playing Blue Eyes or Primite with something else. Primite has been getting mixed with a lot of stuff lately. He set that, which means he already has the other thing. Yeah, he's got the other thing. Obviously, this is... I'm not going to lie to you. Primite is a very, very tough matchup for the stun deck because it can search out a lot of answers without committing much to the board. And based on what my opponent's doing here, this is going to be a long turn. A very long turn. This is unfortunate. We're in Platinum 4, so I shouldn't be scooping. But, I mean, this is going to be a pretty sizable board here. I mean, it's we'll see how it goes. We've got Barrier Statue, we've got Moon Mirror Shield, we've got Dogmatic Punishment. So we definitely have some good cards. We have this thing right here, the Commandant. It's just pretty good because it shuts down the grind game of Fiendsmith, which is cool. So if we can break their board, we can shut things down. We'll see what we can do here. I mean, obviously it is a problem that they've got the Primite package. The Primite package is really going to hold us back here a little bit. All right, so my opponent's going to continue to go off here. Obviously, Sequence. We've all seen all this before. It's nothing crazy. We've all seen it. They're going to fuse into Negate Man. I think that's Negate Man and Negate Man. Negate Man does not destroy, he just negates, so that's good. So we can use Commandant and stuff. But we'll see what we can do here. He's going to link off Negate Man into this guy right here. This Piercing. Maybe he can special summon one back from graveyard. So I guess he just gets a free monster back, yeah. Puts more names in graveyard. It's not bad. He's going to equip that. Gives him a little attack boost. Cool. I'm going to equip it with another thing. So what does this do when it's equipped? The equipped monster gains attack. And then the other one, it can't be targeted or something like that. Your opponent can't target it with card effects. I'm going to summon a normal monster. Oh, he's going to go into a Baron on top of it. Smart. There's a tuner. It's going to end on a Baron plus Fiendsmith Desiree. This deck that I'm playing currently, like, if I had a Lava Golem, obviously that's like, to say Lava Golem in this situation is because Lava Golem is literally perfect for this situation. But Lava Golem is a kind of card you can really run in this deck. It would be great. We haven't pulled Lava Golem, but it would be good. Time Tearing, okay. I was going to say with this hand, I'm not going to special summon. That's great. Thank you. In any other deck, and this is why I like the stun deck for these kinds of situations. Any other deck, I'd be like, damn, that sucks. Full combo plus Maxi. But literally in this deck, it makes no difference. So it's kind of cool. If we can survive, I think we can win this duel. If we can, it depends on what he's negating here, but I think we can there's a chance we win this duel. Hold on a second. Let me be smart. You cannot activate monsters for the rest of the duel. So, before I do something dumb, I'm going to activate Commandant first. Because we want to activate that first, because then we can't activate it later. So we have to activate that now. If he has a negate, by all means, man, use it. But we know he's got 3 negates at least. He's going to ash that. This guy's got an insane hand. This is an insane board. This is legit. This is a crazy board. He went full combo. Baron, Desiree. This is the Primite Drill Beam Ash and Maxi. This is a crazy board. It actually is an insane board. We're gonna go Time Tearing Morganite. Yep, so we've got that. We're gonna normal summon Condemn Witch. We have 2 normal summons now. We're gonna activate this. Now we have a way to play around some of these guys. We still don't have a way to play around Drill Beam. Drill Beam, this is the one that kind of cooks this perfect. He's using this now. Okay, good. Ether Barrel. Banish that. Nothing I can do about that. I think from here I just lose. I don't think there's anything I could do. I think I needed to get to that monster. I think I needed to get to Yeah, I think we're just cooked from here. I think we normal summon the barrier statue. Unfortunately, like I said, he has 2 negates. Negate and destroys. I'm going to activate Moon Mirror Shield, attach it. He can negate and destroy it with Baron or Desiree if he wants to. Yep, negate it. That gets negated. At least now we have the Dogmatic of Punishment. I'm going to go end phase here. I'll see what I can do. I mean, I'm going to try to... I don't think I can really do anything. You can use Dogmatic of Punishment, but he does have negates. So we'll go with this first. We'll activate Dogmatic of Punishment, target Baron. Obviously, he could just negate it with Desiree, so that'll just... Yeah, he had a... It sucks for me. Alright, so unfortunately, I had a good hand. Like, I really did, but my opponent also had a good hand, so we ended up losing this one. Okay, we have lost another coin flip, and usually with this deck, the coin flip is a massive deciding factor, unfortunately. It is what it is, like it is. It's one of those things you look at it and it's like, damn, if I had gone first, I probably would have won this duel. But it is what it is. Trap Trick. We'll see how this matchup goes. Trap Tricks is... His deck is really good, and it's... We'll have to see how things play out, but obviously Trap Trick is very, very strong. We didn't draw any traps, which is good, but they have traps. Trap Trick is one of those decks you absolutely do not want to go second against. You do not want to go second against this deck. Because they have 3 million obstacles to get over. They're going to make a Sarah. This is their best play to this day. This is still their best play. Ever since she came out in 2017, and then this has been the deck's been Sarah Turbo. But the deck has become a lot less trap focused than it has been in previous years. It used to be much, much more trap focused. This is not that bad. Whatever's in his hand is all trap monster. No, that's right. It's probably whatever's in his hand is all, if I would imagine, probably hand traps. Okay, so we start off with Necro Valley for sure. We hit him with this. This will prevent Myrmelio from coming back. We need that. And then from here on, I'm going to activate this, although realistically I probably should have summoned the barrier statue. That's what I probably should have summoned first. Okay, I'm going to summon the barrier statue next because if he activates a trap, it won't trigger Sarah to special summon. So we'll summon this. If he has a trap, if he has like trap hole, that sucks for us, but it is what it is. He might have the flip face down trap hole. Okay, he doesn't. We'll go defissure here. He also can't special summon anything but fires now, which is good for us. Go Moon Mirror. Hit it here. We don't want to be in this imperm columns. Wrath, and then we just go to battle phase here. Attack over this Sarah. Yep, gains attack. We actually lose damage, so we do less damage, but that's just in case something crazy happens. We set the crackdown and pass, and this honestly isn't too bad of a situation because at least we're able to. At least we were able to kind of break his board. His board wasn't really that impressive. He probably has a lot of hand traps. None of our cards do anything, so that didn't matter. He probably had a lot of like pretty decent hand traps. I don't know what they could have possibly been, but it could be Nibiru. It could be Ghost Ogre. It could be I don't know what he's got face down. It could be any number of those things, and fortunately we were able to play around that. Perfect. We won. This is the advantage of this deck. It's like the duels are somewhat quick as long as they don't take too long, and your turns are never long, so like you can get a lot done in a very small amount of time. Okay, this is what my previous opponent was playing. I was actually kind of curious when they summoned the Labyrinth Dragon. It's kind of like a normal monster, whatever this is called, like a normal monster version of a pile deck. I don't even know what. At first, I thought it was like a Primite Fiendsmith, but now I'm looking at it a little closer, and there's like Alistair the Invoker in here, and Kashtira cards, and Diabellstar, and Sinful Spoils of Subversion. Like, this is a lot more than I expected there to be in this hand, or in this deck. This is a lot going on here. Alright, let's open up a pair of Master Packs since we are above Platinum 5. We'll see what we get. Last episode pulls were absolutely phenomenal. It literally just like re-energized me to open these packs again. It really did. Mist Valley Baby Rock, Morphtronic card, TG Drillfish. I don't think I can use this in any way. I can attack directly. Okay, maybe I can use it. If all monsters you control TG must special cards from your hand, inflicts battle damage, target monster will destroy it. Okay, sure, whatever. Phantom Knight Spear, Constellar, not the good one. Bullet Express Train, I'll take that for Earth Machines. I'm gonna take another one of these. It's a free summon, basically. You need to send things to the graveyard, doesn't matter. If all monsters are Earth Machines, you could summon it, and then during the end phase... All the effects on this card are good, basically. Other than the having to send 2 cards to the graveyard to attack. Other than that, literally everything else is good. It's a free summon. It's one of those cards that would be great in a Skill Drain deck, but of course Skill Drain is taboo in Master Duel, so it's gone. It's limited to 1 and we don't have it, so can't build around that fact. There's a lot of glowing in this pack. We better see something cool here. Okay, we are seeing something cool. Potentially cool. Dark Factory of Mass Production could be good one day. Consecrated Light. We did actually use this in the beginning of our challenge, but it's good against dark monsters. And every time, I think the first time I finally drew it, I remember this like it's yesterday. I finally drew this card, and I'm like, finally, I drew it. I normal summon it, and they're playing Blue Eyes. Raid Raptor, okay, cool. Infernoble. Hydro Get-On. Earthbound Servant. Cool, whatever. It's not even a terrible of a card. I'll never use it, but I'll take it. Super rare is Super Heavy Samurai Wagon, which changes to defense. It's a machine. No spell trap cards in your graveyard. Add a soul. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's not a terrible card. I just don't need it. And then for the UR, please, something good. We have Necro Valley copy number 2. Oh! That's incredible. That's such a great pull. That's amazing. Okay. Well, okay. Maybe this whole drumroll thing is working. Wow. That's great. That's a great pull. I swear, it's like I busted out this deck and like the Master Duel gods are like, yeah, we want you to play this. Why are you struggling? Why are you why are you struggling against other decks? Play this deck. Don't need that. Contact. It's what is this? What is this? If you control a water monster, activate the effects. If you control a water ritual monster, activate both effects. Okay. Look at all set cards your opponent controls. Look at the top 2 cards of either player's deck. Place them in any order. Okay. That is not any good. But I don't care, because I just pulled another copy of Necro Valley, so I don't care if that card's not good. Okay, are we playing another Necro Valley? Obviously. As a matter of fact, it's probably going in every one of our decks. Now, in terms of what are we taking out for that, I don't know, because that is a really great floodgate. I don't know what to take out. I would like to take out another monster if I can, because I like the continuous reduction of monsters here. But I honestly don't know what to take out. Also, How Did I Get Here becomes infinitely a better card now, because even if we draw Necro Valley, we can still use this, because you need to place a trap. What's it called in the zone, whatever. Okay, I'm taking out something here. Maybe Fiendish Chain. Fiendish Chain is easy. I like to take Fiendish Chain out because it's like, oh shoot, oh no, and there's another one. It's like easy to take out. Now, in terms of other things, because now that opens up a lot of avenues, because that opens up a certain Gravekeeper strategy. That opens this up, because we also have Hidden Temples of the Necro Valley. We also have Supernaturalist. We don't have this, whatever. That's only good going first anyway. And then for the rest of the deck, we basically have everything. Yeah, we basically have everything. We have one of this. I wish we had more, but like we need more of this and more of this, and then we could potentially play Gravekeepers here. It's kind of crazy. We don't have Recruiter. Recruiter would be really good because we do have, not in this deck, but we do have Artemis. Recruiter is really good with Artemis. So that could be a cool little flavor combination, because this is a guaranteed search, and then you can basically, if we pull Recruiter, you normal summon Recruiter, make Artemis, you can search Commandant, and then you basically can search Necro Valley, which is nice. But we have the majority of this deck. It's actually kind of crazy. We might be playing Necro Valley. I mean, Gravekeepers one day. I think it's kind of crazy that I pulled 2 UR copies of Necro Valley before I pulled some of these one-ups. It's actually kind of crazy. Alright, this is my 3rd point flip loss in a row. We're kind of stuck here. We're kind of hard stuck in in Platinum 4, and we lost 3 coin flips in a row. So far, I split it, which is fine. I will split all day long on coin flips when we're going second with this deck, because it's tough to go second with this deck. Okay, that's cool. Dogmatic Ecclesia is now happening. Guaranteed. Our hand is okay. It's not like the best. It's not the best hand. We're playing against Trap Trick. This guy is already more competent than the previous guy. He has a Trap Trick field. He opened up Parallel Exceed. He's already doing better than the other guy. We, on the other hand, are... Our hand's pretty good. We have Time Tearing. Dogmatic Ecclesia. Is this an activated effect to special summon? If this card... If a monster, you can special summon this card. This is an activated effect. So I should activate this before I use this, and this before I use this. Okay. So I gotta make sure I use all of my effects before I use the Time Tearing Morganite. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna activate Commandant. If they have... if also they could have the Trap Hole that destroys and this thing. You could use this, and then you can use the Trap Hole to burn us for 2,000. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine, because I was gonna have to do other hand effects anyway, so I could have to do Ecclesia now anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna use this effect. Halutea. Honestly, what I also could do is not activate that effect. I could just summon the Barrier Statue, lock out Dark Monster so he can't summon this thing, and then I could just normal summon Ecclesia with my double normal summon, and I don't have to activate this effect. So that's, I think, what I will do. I'll just normal summon this, and he has to interact with this specifically. Perfect. So now we activate the effect of Time Tearing Morganite, and now we just get the extra normal summon. We don't even have to worry about, we don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. So we'll just activate this, get Dogmatica Punishment. He's going to Imperm. We already have Dogmatic Punishment. That's the crazy secret right now, is that we already have Dogmatic Punishment anyway. Okay, so now we will equip... Wow, I can actually special summon. What the hell could I special summon? Time Thief! I don't think he's the right card right now. I think we activate Power of the Guardians, equip it obviously to the Barrier Statue. Obviously. And we go to battle phase. We will attack her because we want this to get a counter for sure. We want this to get a counter because we want it to be hard to kill. And this thing's 2,500, but I'm sure with enough attacks I can draw something that can get over this. He also can protect this once per battle, so I'm going to attack again, obviously. Anyway, so I'm going to do double the damage. There we go. Never mind, I guess an infinite amount of times. What is this? Oh no, she's protecting them from battle, right? Can I be destroyed by your opponent's battle? Okay, fine. If anything, this kind of leaves this card hostage here, because you can't special summon or anything like that. Main phase 2, we set the Dogmatic Punishment, and we wrap it up. We get out of here. We'll see what my opponent can do during his turn. But it is not the easiest board to break for him, because he can't summon monsters that are not dark. He can summon, for example, SP Little Knight. Imperm, okay. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is with the Imperm. He's gonna... Did he really just target this? Is there something that's preventing him from targeting this? Okay, like, okay. Sure. Unless he has another Imperm. I don't know what I just watched there. So, if I was him, I would have Impermed this, and I would have won. But he also could have just made... If he didn't have that Imperm, he could have SP Little Knighted. These guys are unaffected by traps, if I recall. Both of these girls are unaffected by traps. And now the situation just becomes infinitely worse for him. I don't have anything to add for this. I can normal summon this guy. Technically, I could have, like, linked... I could have summoned... Okay, he's going to use Rafflesia on our monster here. He's going to book our monster permanently. Face down, that's whatever. Trap Trick, set one Trap Hole. Yeah, nothing I can really do about that. I'm going to set some kind of Trap Hole monster. I don't know which one, but this is permanently. Okay, barrier. That was the floodgate. No, whatever, trap hole. Which one is this one? Bottomless, the OG, second OG. We can here go into Time Thief again. It should be dumb to do that. I'm just going to keep attacking. He's super protected. I'm going to keep gaining attack here, 500 every single time. And protection, target cards. He's going to target to destroy this. Again, there's nothing I can really do. And again, he could have targeted this instead. Okay, fine. He's going to attack over that. Nope. I'm just going to keep attacking this thing. And they're unaffected by trap effects. So now we just go to end phase. Eventually we can perhaps use the effect of the Dear Servant. So if he outs our Ecclesia, this does add back from graveyard too, which is kind of cool. So we can use this, and then we can send like Cloud Dragon or... yeah, probably Cloud Dragon. We can send Cloud Dragon or Convoy or Aggregator to like negate this right here. Okay, he's going to normal summon that. If this card sends a graveyard, okay. So I'm not going to let him play on this card. I'm definitely going to Punishment now. I use the effect immediately. I don't want him to link this away or do something crazy. This is 1500 attack anyway, so it's good no matter what. I'm going to send something here. I'm going to send, just to out his monsters, I'm going to send Cloud Dragon. And now Cloud Dragon should activate in graveyard. He's going to activate that. He's going to target our Dark Barrier statue. We're going to activate our Cloud Beast to return the Rafflesia back to hand. Or basically get rid of it. Yep, and then that'll destroy my Dark Barrier statue. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now you can activate this. Damn, that sucks. That triggers all his effects. I guess I shouldn't have activated that effect. But regardless, he would have just attacked over my Dark Barrier statue, so it didn't really matter. So yeah, regardless, he would have outed our board. Anyways. Yep, he's going to link 2 into Jasmine. He's definitely got a more of a combo version of this deck than the regular Trap Trick version of he's not just playing Trap Trick, he's playing a very combo heavy Trap Trick, which is kind of interesting. You don't see this often, or as often I should say. And normally you don't see like this very combo heavy version of this deck. Activate this, the Bloom. It's unfortunate that he had this thing right here booked. Yeah, it's almost like he morphed into a totally different deck. he really did. He pretty much did morph into a totally different deck. He started off with Trap Trick, and now he's just completely gone into an entirely different strategy here. He didn't open any of this the previous time. He just kind of ended on all Trap Trick stuff, and now he's gonna perhaps end on all whatever the hell the rest of this stuff is. Completely shifted from one deck to another. Almost like doesn't even look the same. It's kind of crazy how he fit these two engines in there into a deck. And on top of that, he had Parallel Exceed, which I understand Parallel Exceed in like pure Trap Trick, very good card. But Parallel Exceed in a Ragnarika variant of this deck, I don't know. It seems to be working out for him, so I can't really say anything. I can't really talk smack. There's some in the Link 5. We actually have that too. We actually have, I think we have the Link 5. Yeah, we have the Link 5. We actually also have this deck, funny enough. Or large components of it. We don't have the deck exactly. And this guy's gonna, of course, our Ecclesia can't be destroyed by battle. So it can be attacked. It's kind of like his monster. It can't be destroyed by battle, interestingly enough. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's deck or extra deck, you can destroy 2 monsters on the field. We're never going to do that. So that's good. We're going to just go to end. Or yeah, we're drawing 2 cards per turn. Oh, okay, so we maybe are in this game. I was kind of getting a little, not defeated, but I was getting a little scared there. But yeah, I think I just changed it to defense. I think we place this face down. Let's not forget the fact that he has bottomless trap hole there, and then we think we should go to end phase. It should be good. We always have half, so that's good. Judgment is still playable. This can't be destroyed by battle by extra deck monsters, and unfortunately these two aren't particularly useful right now until Ecclesia either goes down or yeah, until Ecclesia goes down, this card can't be useful. I guess we also could have, yeah, I mean the problem is that bottom was kind of checked this, so I could have tributed these two, and then, yeah, I definitely could have tributed those two. Oof, that's bad. Myrmelio. I mean, I could judgment this, but like, for what reason would I judgment this? Yeah, there's no point. No point to judgment it. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's no point to judgment that card. Trap trick, trap hole, nightmare. Funny enough, this card is like totally dead against us. We don't special summon, except for, ironically, Kashtira Ogre. It sucks that we could not get a barrier statue to stick to the field. We just could not get one to, yeah, same thing with this. Like, I really don't, I have no reason to care that this is getting summoned. I'm not paying half my life points to stop it. The only thing that kind of sucks is, again, like, we're just kind of out of gas, despite the fact that we're drawing twice per turn. SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight is going to have to be Solemn Judgmented, because if I don't Solemn Judgment it, he can get rid of my Ecclesia, and then we don't have any protections whatsoever. I mean, the reality is all you have to do is basically summon any monster and just attack my Ecclesia. It only has 1200 defense. I don't know if he realizes that. I think he actually legitimately thinks Ecclesia can't be destroyed by battle. But, like, this is 1200, perfect. Like any monster other than the one he summoned, like Myrmelio, Mantis, either one of those two could have outed Ecclesia. Malevolent Sin can banish Ecclesia until the end phase. That can do that. With this guy, now at this point, he's kind of just flexing on us. Okay, he's going to activate the Malevolent Sin. He did combo off a little bit. I'm going to cut that part out because he's really doing it for nothing. He's going to banish this, and then from here, I think it's pretty much wrapped up. There's nothing we can really do. All he has to do is just attack over this barrier statue. Fortunately, there's nothing I can do, and then any attack basically ends this duel. Yep, there it is. That's unfortunate. That could have been one. That could have been, yeah, it was a close one. That one's a lot closer than some of our. Going second is tough, and going second against Trap Trick is really tough. So that was actually not even that bad of a performance, honestly. Okay, it's about time we actually did win this coin flip, which is great. Not the hand you want to win with, but it's still fine. It's still fine. It's still a decent coin flip. It's decent. We have Condemned Witch and stuff. That's fine. Okay, we're going to normal summon. No. Do we do that? Effect Veiler. Let's play around Effect Veiler. We're going to activate D-Fissure first. We're going to activate this first. Okay, perfect. They don't have anything yet. We're going to activate this next. Play around. We did that to play around Effect Veiler. Yes. Okay, now we're going to activate this and then just set everything else. I think that's the right play. We set, chaining on, end phase. Okay, perfect. So now, whatever they do, we can Condemned Witch right away. And then the rest, we can just kind of protect the castle. We could even let our barrier statue or whatever die. And then that'll set up for this, which will get us both Necro Valley and other things. We'll see what they're playing, though. We'll see what they're playing. The hand is actually quite good. This is the kind of hand you want. You want one monster, 5 spell trap cards. It's kind of, oof, of course they're playing Cyber Dragons when we have a Condemned Witch that special summons out. That's insane. Okay, so we're going to start with the Solemn Judgment. They're playing Cyber Dragon when we have a Condemned Witch that special summons out. And special summons out a Light Barrier statue. That's such a dumb move, but whatever. I guess we have to switch to Aura Paragon instead. We convert this. But if a monster we control is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, it has to be destroyed by our opponent. Clockwork Knight. We have our own copy of that. Not right now, but we do have our own copy of that. That's a really good card. He's going to set some stuff and pass. What kills us is any normal summon kills us. So It's dangerous. Dogmatic Punishment is dead under D-Fissure, honestly. But we're just going to go to battle phase here and just attack directly. Now we go... Do we even set the Dogmatic... Honestly, it does nothing at this point, so I think we just go to end phase. We don't need to set it. D-Fissure is pretty good against Cyber Dragons, because, like, for example, we killed the grind game on Hertz. I just realized this is Hertz, too, and this is not the other guy. But I guess he was trying to summon Hertz and then use Clockwork Knight to fuse. Damn, another Clockwork Knight. Now our monsters are weak as hell. End phase, okay. Our monsters are weak as shit right now. Fuck. Storming, that's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. Maybe not against Cyber Dragons, because they return to the hand, and then they can special summon themselves out for free again. We'll set this and go to end phase. Yeah, we do have this, which we can use to protect. Or a Paragon a couple of times. But right now we're doing like no damage because of these Clockwork Knights. End phase. I mean, no damage. Still, we're doing like very little damage, but it's cool because Nadir Servant, our lanes are clogged. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Go to battle phase. Go to battle phase attack. This guy's preventing a lot from happening, so that's good. So it doesn't matter. Nadir's pretty good, though, because we do have follow-up then. We have some interruptions here, and then we have follow-up. Yeah, we definitely have follow-up. Because Nadir lets me return stuff and negate stuff, and pop spell trap cards. I just need a clear zone for it. Necro Valley's great, too. That's also a really good card against Cyber Dragons. I'm definitely going to place that. Yeah, 100%. Go to battle phase. Continue to do this quick 500. We've been doing 500. Unfortunately, 500 is going to take 20 turns to win, which is like way too many turns. I actually mixed this. I mixed Hertz up with the other guy, with Nova. Right? Is it Nova? Cyber Dragon Core. I mixed it up with Core. And I solemned it, but actually Solemn Judgment on that is completely the right play. I made the right... Oof, I really want to activate that. I literally have no space. I have no space. Shit's clogged. Battle phase. Yeah. Attack directly. I like these cards I want to activate so badly, but I can't. I have no space. What's sad is if he draws like the right cards, we're just cooked. We're just cooked if he draws the right cards. Alright, main phase. He's going to activate this scale. Usually this is a free special summon, right? If there's no cards in this column, yeah, whatever. There's cards in the column. That was for nothing. Kashtira Ogre. Jeez, my hand is disgusting. I just can't use anything. Go to battle phase. Attack directly. End phase, okay. I still, by the way, have not really used How Did I Get Here. Like, I have not used this card yet, but it is a good card. And eventually we'll be able to use it. It's going to take some time. I'm going to set a monster. Okay, well, now we have some movement here. Alright, end phase. Draw. Fossil Dine is insane. Okay. Fossil Dine is absolutely absurd. Honestly, at this point, we can normal summon. Okay, I think we go battle phase right now. We go battle phase. Attack this thing, whatever it is. Electromagnetic Turtle. That's going to be a lot of damage to us, so we're not doing that. We're going to Forbidden Droplets. We got to use up some of the cards we have here, so we're going to send. Can we send Aura Paragon? No, we can't because we can't. Ah, fuck, that's a lot of damage. That is a shitload of damage. We still have to do this, though. We have to do this 100%. Yeah, we have to do this. We're going to send something here. Actually, I think we could just send D-Fissure. I think D-Fissure is the right card to send. Because... Yeah, I think D-Fissure is the right card to send. Because we have Necro Valley anyway. And it kind of is preventing us from doing stuff. So we'll send this to Graveyard. Have this attack. We're going to take a ton of damage here, obviously. But it has to happen. So we're taking a ton of damage. Main phase 2. Now we have some zones cleared. So Time Tearing Morganite for sure. Activate that right away. Nadir Servant next. Yep, Nadir Servant. Send Fossil Convoy, or he can tribute this next turn to summon a Cyber Dragon, but I think we have a ton of outs for that, so it doesn't really matter. I think we send out, yeah, Fossil Convoy. That way we can get some of our attack points starting to like bring up some of our attack points again. We'll send this. Yep, Search Ecclesia. And now we can banish this target with spell trap card on the field, destroy it. Why can't I do this? Is there something preventing? What prevents targeting here? Oh, Necro Valley prevents banishing. That's what it is. I think we normal summon Fossil Dyna, and then we just set our cards, and we have plenty of protection here. I think we normal summon this, yeah. Because we have Dogmatic Punishment anyway. We're going to use Decisive Battle 100% to protect our own card. We'll send this for the flex. And then we can just, we have a double normal summon, that's right. Summon her out, because I didn't normal summon. Oh, this time it gets destroyed. Ha, that's dumb as hell. Whatever, we still have Fossil Dyna. We still have Fossil Dyna, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I should have just ended there, because I literally already have Dogmatic Punishment anyway, but I should have. That's fine, that gets destroyed. Now we just set this. And I guess we can set another one just in case. No, we're not clogging the zones again. We only need one. Now we just hit the end phase. Next turn we still have plays because we do have this Dogmatic Punishment. Necro Valley's doing quite a lot against Cyber Dragons. The majority of the damage that we've taken on our own, which kind of sucks. Between our judgment and other stuff, we took the majority of our own damage. Yeah, there's no point to summon this Ecclesia. There was just no point. I should have set Ecclesia is what I should have done. Next turn we could have just flip summoned it and we would have kept all three of those monsters. That would have been a lot smarter. Alright, it's going to go to the end phase. Perfect. We could go with this. We'll see. Maybe we will. I'm going to discard Machine Duplication. I'm going to draw 2. Power of the Guardians is really good. Commandant's really good under Necro Valley. I want to get some damage in for sure, so I'm going to go... Yeah, I want to get some damage in here, so I'm going to definitely go Dogmatic Punishment for sure. Target this thing. Yep, and then we're going to send, I think Cloud Dragon would be the great card to send. Cloud Dragon. Target one face-up card your opponent controls, yep. Goes some damage here, we're going to return this to hand. I think from here... And we normal summon this, for sure. That'll beef up whatever this loses. We also could summon Cashier Ogre, tribute these two. Then we have Fossil Dyna plus Cashier Ogre. I actually think that's better, because then it makes it virtually impossible for them to draw the out. So we'll summon this out. Then we activate Power of the Guardians, attach it to Fossil Dyna. And now we're in quite a situation here. So we'll go to Battle Phase. We attack with Fossil Dyna, obviously gain a counter. Attack with, oh my god, I didn't even look at the damage that we had on board. Was that enough damage to end the game? I actually don't even know. Damn, it might have been enough to end game. What is it, 16, 15? Actually, I don't think it's enough to end game anyway. We banish Core. I mean, it really doesn't matter what we banish because they're basically the same thing. Core and Cyber Emergency do the same thing pretty much, but we'll banish Core. Yeah, I don't even know. I think we might have had enough to end game there. Shit. I don't know now, but it is what it is. I don't think it was, but main phase 2. I don't think that actually was enough. We'll set this and go to end phase. Yeah, I don't think it was actually enough to end game, but it's a close call. Regardless, we have a really good situation here because we've got Necro Valley, Power of the Guardians, Goganda, Cashier Ogre, Fossil Dyna. Like, we have a very good setup, and on top of it all, we have Storming Mirror Force. So we have protection against Harpies if he happens to finally have it and just was holding it for some reason. Even if he does get a crazy monster on board, we can't just return everything to hand. He can't special summon. We rearrange the top of his deck. This is like, it's almost a checkmate. This is like a check. It's not a checkmate, it's a check. I mean, if he's sending this to graveyard, the white flags are going up. I think he's getting close to a surrender here. This is about as close as it gets to a surrender. That should be Clockwork Knight. Yep, that's the one I sent back. So when I sent back emergency, cyber emergency, we saw this coming. Yeah, I still have not used How to Die Get here. I've still yet to use this card. I still have yet to use How to Die Get here. It's a good card in theory. He's going to summon out Cyber Dragon. This is fine. Cyber Dragon hurts because when he attacks us, we're gaining attack points. We're going to get to 1200. We have enough to get over his monster anyway. So even if he attacks us, that doesn't matter. But we also could just Storming Mirror Force it if we wanted to. We also could just Dogmatica Punishment if we wanted to. Like, we have so many options. We have options, protection, floodgates. Like, we have so much, so it doesn't really matter. End phase, wonderful. I think this should be the end of the game. It should be the end of the game. We'll see. We don't know what crazy card he could have down there. This is literally dead. Can't use it. But Fiendish Chain I'll take, even though this probably ends the duel. Go to battle phase. Attack him with our Cashier Ogre. Yes, we want to activate this. Yep, rearrange the top 5. Yes. Cyber Dragon. Machine Duplication. I'll get rid of a Cyber Dragon. Although, technically speaking, this is more dangerous in this hand than Permanence. Because Imperm can actually outthink. So we'll attack with this. Now we just attack with the Fossil Dyna. Yeah, that'll let him add a Cyber Dragon, whatever. That adds regular Cyber Dragon, that's it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Literally the one that was on the top of his deck. And that should be game unless he has something crazy here. Power of the Guardians will beef us up. And we win. That is... I'm very happy with that result. It sucks to have to be against Cyber Dragon of all decks, but I'm very happy with that result. I've been seeing time tearing quite a bit. We basically have split the games today, and we've been going second a lot with this deck. But we've been splitting against some pretty good decks going second. Here's what my opponent was playing. He was playing Cyber Dragons. I think this is a going second variant. I don't know. I mean, he's got one evenly matched, but nothing else. Very little hand traps. I think it's easy to see the issues with this deck. I mean, this guy is just flat out not playing enough hand traps. His ratios, other than that, are not the most atrocious that I've ever seen, but he is not playing enough hand traps. Also, he hasn't really committed to going first or going second. It's crazy that he opened 2 of these. It's crazy because it actually is kind of insane that he opened 2 of these because he only has 2 of them. That's kind of crazy. And then his extra deck, it looks okay. Nothing insane here. Looks about right. This is a card we can actually... One non-link Machine Monster with 1,000 attack. Actually, this doesn't really do anything for us. It does search Clockwork Knight, but we don't really need that. Okay, let's open up 2 Master Packs. The polls have been insane lately. I would love to keep the streak going. There are cards that we really, really, really need to pull. We've been dying to pull for way too long. And I hope that we finally pull them. We've got Doom Kaiser. I like this card a lot. This is like one of those cards. It's not that great, but I think it's in a concealed format. I actually think it's a very fun card. Engineer's terrible. Evil Eye Confrontation. Magical Beast. Goki. Tag Partner. A Hollow is. Lose 1 turn is a phenomenal card for the Floodgate deck. What is up with us? I bust this deck out, and we are pulling every Floodgate that has ever existed. This is insane. Like, why are the pulls so good since I pulled out this villainous deck? Like, why is this... Like, I try to sit here and play combo decks and play fair for so many months, and now I bust out this treacherous deck, and I'm pulling, like, the greatest cards ever. It's insane. This actually is insane. I can't believe, like, the stuff that I'm pulling right now. That's a phenomenal card. In this deck, it's phenomenal. Because it only affects, I think, special summon monsters that turn their summoned. So it doesn't even affect any of our barrier statues whatsoever. It's such a great card for us. What is this? If a non-water monster is normal or special summon while you control a water monster, change that to defense. Come on now. Spellbook. This weirdo. Jurak. Another Numeron monster. Backup Supervisor. Blue Dragon. Okay, drumroll. Is this going to be something good? Thunder Dragon Dark's a great card, but it adds Thunder Dragon Dark, so we would need another one. But also, we're trying to pull Nemesis Corridor. But this is good. I mean, you activate it, add Thunder Dragon Dark from your deck to your hand. That's pretty good. If we get another one, something, if this card's banished, add a Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand. That's pretty good. I mean, both of those effects are pretty good. What can I say? No, we've been pulling insane. We've been pulling insane. That's like... I 2 episodes ago I made a video like, not a video, but I was talking in the video. I was like, man, we really haven't pulled anything in like a year, and I was right. Like we really haven't. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 episodes technically, ever since that ancient warrior monster, we have been pulling insane. Big one warrior, speed bird. Not in legacy tickets though. These have not been insane. These have been very sane. Wicked Rebirth and Ocean Keeper, very sane. Very underwhelming cards. Okay, we are upgrading yet again our deck here. This is our Floodgate deck. Lose 1 turn. Let's review this card professionally. Activate if you control no special summon monsters. We never have special summon monsters. While a monster is face up on the field, negate its effects during the turn that monster was special summoned. If an effect monster is special summoned in attack position, change the defense. Great card. It's very difficult to get your duel started when everything gets negated. So that's actually just phenomenal. So we'll definitely do that. I don't even know what to I don't know what to change for. I kind of want to get rid of How Did I Get Here, but we haven't used it. We haven't played it. I don't know. So maybe this, maybe Memories of the Adversary, maybe this. I kind of like Jelly Cannon better than this card. This card's good in other decks because they attack with like, I don't know, like a giant, like a Chaos Max or like a Dragoon or something like that. They attack with some enormous monster, and then you activate this, you steal that monster, and then you get to use it yourself. In this deck, we can't really do this because we typically have like a Floodgate monster on board, so we can't do it. We have to get rid of our own Floodgate monster, then use it. It pays a lot of life points, and we're already playing life points. So I think we can get rid of Memories of the Adversary temporarily. Again, maybe we bring it back. I don't know. I have a decent memory of what we took out. We took out Memories of the Adversary, took out 1 Fiendish Chain, and we also took out the card that books everything on the field, which again, those 3 cards really didn't play very well with this deck. We also took out Goes in Match too, just because Goes in Match is good, but like we're literally playing a rainbow of monsters, and it would hurt us more than it hurts our opponent. Okay, I just, as you saw, lost a coin flip. I have not actually seen full Dingirsu yet. I never even realized the guy was on a horse. I never realized he was on a horse, number 1. Number 2, Dingirsu has a little ass head. I didn't even like look at that tiny head. Alright, we lost this coin flip, unfortunately. They're playing Cyber Dragons, maybe. Or Galaxy Eyes, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we've been losing a lot of coin flips, which does suck for us. And what I hate most about losing the coin flips isn't really the difficulty of going second. It is the unskippable cutscenes of it all. I hate that more. But what can you do, right? Look who he summoned. He summoned one of our boys, Galaxy Photon Dragon. Alright, so he just ended on this. It's not particularly crazy, but it's not a bad board either. I mean, obviously he's got number 90 Galaxy Eyes and stuff like that. We'll start with, I like starting with Decisive, right? We start with that, so if he has any destruction effects, we have protection for ourselves. We'll do Condemned Witch next, probably. Yeah, we'll start with this. He's going to Tachyon Transmigration, our copy of Decisive Battle of Golgonda, which is fine, I guess. Next, we'll summon Condemned Witch. What I can do here is I can actually not activate anything. This is a tough one. If I activate this, you can negate and destroy it, but I could just attach Moon Mirror Shield and just attack it, and I think that's probably, nope, I'm not going to activate any effect. I think we just normal summon it. I think it's actually the better play, because otherwise he just activates this, negates, destroys it, and then I just lose the monster, and he can just negate again next turn. I think we go Moon Mirror Shield next, attach it to Condemned Witch. This will help us get over pretty much anything. Yeah, he's going to activate this to take a photon, place it, or add it. That's fine. That's fine. If only I had my triple tactics to punish my opponent right now. If only. Yeah. If only. And then next turn we have a decent little group of cards here. Dogmatic Punishment and stuff. So we'll go Battle Phase here. We'll attack over Galaxy Eyes, number 90, Photon Lord. Attack over this dude next. Yep. Get over him. Cool. We also could have gotten over this too. So that gets the search next turn. We'll set this, set this, set this, and let me think for a little bit. On my opponent's turn, do I bother to summon something? Like, do I use Condemn Witch to summon something else? Maybe, potentially, we'll see. Here we'll go to end phase. I guess we have two other interruptions first. We have two other interruptions that we can work with first before we have to consider what to do with this Condemned Witch. Because, like, I could go into Aura Paragon right away, but I kind of want my Condemned Witch to almost die of natural causes. Damn, that shit happened quick. I didn't even get to... Yeah, that's fine. That happened quick. I didn't even get to use my Dogmatic Punishment or consider it. Dude went right to... He went from draw phase, standby phase to activating this effect. That shit happened quick. He's going to activate this, sure. Like I said, I'm going to reserve... Yeah, I'm going to reserve my interruptions for a large summon. That's what I'm going to reserve my anything that threatens this card right here, which is fine right now. Anything that threatens this, I'm going to reserve my interruptions for. It's going to make this thing level 8 probably. Yeah, it's fine. Yep, that's fine. All things considered, though, we're going second, and we're really putting up a pretty decent fight in most of these situations, so it's kind of impressive. Like, this guy got to go first. He got to establish a board, and we're, like, in the game. Like, we are in this game. We have more damage to him than he does to us. Like, we've done more. We're kind of in a decent spot. Like, if my hand was just slightly better. Like, if I just had, like, a barrier statue. If I drew, like, fire barrier statue in this, I probably would have won the duel. Alright, if this card is special summoned... Hold on, let me read this. Detach. This second effect, I can't stop. So, I think it's better to negate this. Because then he can summon some crazy thing. I think it's better to Solemn Judgment this card. Because I can't stop that effect. Because that is the effect off of a summon. So I could just negate this right now. And leave it at that. How much... What are the stats on this, like, Cloud Dragon dude right here? It's going to double normal summon, sure, whatever. This guy's 22, so I can pop him. I'm going to actually probably use this on the wizard. Yeah, I'm going to use this now. I'm going to use Dogmatic Punishment. I'm going to target this to pop it before he can do the tribute effect and all that other stuff. And I'm going to send to graveyard the Cloud Dragon. And now Cloud Dragon's going to activate. It's optional effect. It's either Solar Flare or Photon. I think this leaves him in a slightly more awkward position. I mean, he can actually summon this, target a photon, add it to your hand. He can actually use this card afterwards if I guess we send this back. Yeah, I think we just send this back to extra deck. Yeah, that's fine. We send that back, and now we just leave him on these two. Yeah, he's going to activate this. We could technically go into Aura Paragon right now. He's used all of his summons and stuff like that, but it is what it is. I don't think that's particularly necessary. I think we just... Yeah, we could go into Aura Paragon. This will get trapped in his hand. And then the problem is Aura Paragon has no protections. I guess he'd run over Aura Paragon, and then we can get to other stuff. But again, we kind of need to leave this Moon Mirror Shield on board, because I can't get over these big, like, dumb monsters right now. I just have no outs to all of these gigantic monsters. I legitimately don't have anything. Triple Tactics. I use my Cloud Dragon. Draw 2 cards, okay. That's unfortunate, obviously. Because, like, our deck really doesn't use that many monster effects, and I've reserved... Okay, 1 day of peace. At least that'll give us a turn, too. I'll actually take that. I'll take a... Yeah, free Fiendish Chain for no reason. I'll take that. Photon Jumper. Again, we're kind of like one barrier statue away from really running away with this one. Like I said, if I had drawn a barrier statue and the Moon Mirror Shield, this duel would have been over, but we just happened to not do that. Also, he used this effect already, so there's literally no point to summon this card right now. He already, like, he's used these effects. That is really foolish. Burial in this deck is kind of random. I mean, I guess, sure, fine. I mean, there are cards you can send, but, like, that guy, you shouldn't be sending. I don't know why he sent that guy. End of main phase. If he attacks me, he's a fool. I hope he attacked. Yeah, I thank you. Yep, thank you. He just ran right into an attack. Okay, fine. Okay, sure. 100. Galaxy 100, sure. Main phase 2. Okay, cool. Now we just need to draw a barrier statue, get over one of his big monsters, and we win this duel. Like, that's it. Like, oh, that's all we have to do. No, and nobody takes any battle damage because of 1 day of peace. I was wondering, like, why nobody took damage, but now I get it. Okay, and he's going to scoop. Honestly, that was another phenomenal win. I honestly considered leaving. Like, I really did. I honestly considered leaving that duel. Because as soon as he started comboing off, I'm like, oh, this is going to take a while. And then I was like, do I just quit and go to the next one? But sticking around, we won that duel. And like I said, if we drew any barrier statue, fossil, anything other than the Condemned Witch, we would have won that guaranteed. Okay, let's look at our opponent's deck. They're playing a pretty standard-ish version of this deck. Maybe not the best version, but decent nevertheless. Okay, let's open up a master pack and see what we get. Hopefully we get something good. Or 2 master packs. Why do I keep saying 1? Hopefully we get something good here before the season resets, and then we can get a bunch of new stuff. Synchron Explorer, yes, Synchron Explorer. I don't know why I clicked Cubic Rebirth. Okay, Dogmatica. We have some Dogmatica Ritual Monster. We do have some Dogmatica Ritual Monsters. Ritual summon a Dogmatica Ritual Monster from your hand or deck by tributing Dogmatica monsters or Ritual Fusions on the field. So levels equal to, damn, on the field. On your field. Okay, I thought it meant like either player's field. Exactly equal to the ritual. Okay, so it lets you basically ritual summon off a trap card. If this card in your graveyard, this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, target 2 Dogmatica monsters with different levels, add one of them to your hand, place the other one at the bottom of your deck. This card's not atrocious, but we don't have the right things. Nordic Lights, a Melodious card, Starry Night. I think this is very specific to that deck. Don't have that stuff. And World Legacy Worldlands. Okay, let's see what this is. This card's not terrible, right? If I remember correctly, you can just summon it, yeah, using a rank 4 monster you control. It can't be used as, because you can't use it to beef up a Zeus. It does piercing. If this card in ownership is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target one level 5 or lower monster in your graveyard special system. So technically speaking, we can use this card. We can technically use this card. Whether we want to, I don't know. I don't really know if we really have a purpose for it. Because it uses any rank 4 and transfers the material, and it gives it piercing. And I don't know what that really accomplishes for us other than that. And then it floats. So, like, this card's not bad. I just don't really have a use for it. It's one of those things, like, I wish I had pulled that sooner. I wish I had pulled that, like, earlier into the challenge. Because that could have been a cool card, right? Because we could have, like, ranked up into some, like, generic rank 4 and then ranked up a little more. That would have been cool. This pack has a UR glow. That's exciting. What does this do? Mutually assured destruction. Both players must keep their hands revealed. Okay. While their hands are revealed by this effect, if they both have a card with the same name, neither player can activate. This turn. Okay. It's whatever. It's not really that great for us. Chaos Seed. Hollow is Scapegoat. That's a great pull. That's actually a great pull. That's a phenomenal pull for so many decks. Like, that is like an instant boss monster for so many. That's a phenomenal. What has been up with us lately? This is such a great card. Because this is an instant. We have Crusader Avermax, Borreload, and Boral Sword. This is instant all of those. All of those. That's like what's been going on? We've had shitty pulls for a year straight. And then, like, the last 2-3 episodes, we've all of a sudden we're like the most insane pulls. Like, this is actually kind of crazy. Burning Abyss, TG Fish, whatever, Righty Driver. That's cool, actually. I don't know how many of these we have, but this is a good card, actually. This is good. No, but this is insane. I'm almost speechless. Like, our pulls are just so damn good. Maybe the complaining worked. I don't know. Maybe the complaining worked, because I swear I was like, this is getting out of hand. This is like we haven't pulled anything in over a year, and all of a sudden we're pulling the most insane shit. Ivy Shackles. All face-up monster your opponent controls become plant type during your turn only. Okay, if this face-up card is by the opponent's card, or draw a card, whatever. Not really that great, but I'm sure somebody on Earth will find a use for it, but it won't be me. Noble Knight and Turbo Warrior. Okay, so we pulled Scapegoats. I don't know what deck it'll go into, but this is a really good card. Like I said, this is instant Link 4. I don't know if this works in this deck. It either summons, it's either an instant Link 4 or it's either a instant Link 4 or it protects us from battle from 4 monsters. Those 4 monsters onto the board that your opponent has to get over. So I don't know which deck it's going to go into. I don't know if it's this deck per se. But this card is crazy. Like, this card is actually crazy. I just don't know. Again, Marincess, no. Maybe Diamond 2. Maybe Diamond 2. Like, probably pretty crazy in the Worm Synchro deck. You know what deck it's insane in? I just realized this. I should have thought of this earlier. Our Trap deck. That card is insane in the Trap deck. Like, actually insane in the Trap deck. Wherever the hell it is. Also, I'm going to have to go through all of these decks, and I have to delete a lot of these are repeats. But, because a lot of these I named after the people that recommend, like, built the deck in the first place. But now I kind of, like, I read that and I forget what the heck the deck is. So, is this our, what deck is this here? Where's our, this deck? This card is crazy in this deck, actually. It actually is, because you just set it, and then you try to break their board, set this end phase, and then you go for something insane. Yeah, this is actually really good for that deck. For a lot of decks, our going second trap deck, wherever the hell that is, our just trap deck in general, this is really good for. There's a lot of decks I think that would really benefit from Scapegoat. Okay, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent is playing the Morganite deck. This is another card we could really stand to pull. The Witch. She's really good. Probably playing the Floodgate deck. Fairy Tale Luna. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is no good. This is no good. We'll try it. Oof. We're in a mirror here. In a mirror match, but he has better cards. And he's already started with the Time-Tearing Morganite. We need to get to a Time-Tearing, otherwise we lose this matchup. It's an interesting matchup. Oh, fuck. We had to draw the Dogmatica. This is so ass. It's so ass. We just had to draw the Dogmatica Punishment. I mean, we had to draw the Dogmatica Ecclesia. That sucks. Alright, so we'll normal summon this out. Activate effect, obviously. No, that actually does suck. Jeez, that sucks. And what sucks is he has Fairy Tale Luna, so he can just bounce my monster back to the hand. Add Dogmatic Punishment. I'm going to try to make things happen. I can't use this, I can't use this. I can only use these 3. If I try to use Moon Mirror, he can just bounce my monster back. Yeah, so I'll just set, pass. And perhaps next turn I can actually do something. Now, the problem is, again, he's drawing 2 cards per turn. I'm drawing 1 card per turn. This is going to get very bad very quickly. And he has double normal summons. And then we just go to end phase. Damn, this sucks. Yep, he's going to activate this to return my monster to hand. And then he's going to... I can send, but I don't have anything, so I have to send. Then he has to... he gets to go back to... main phase. That's crazy. Now he's playing like a better version of our deck, and we bricked. Sort of bricked. Yeah, it's like a light brick. You gotta be kidding me. And he drew Harpy's Feather Duster. Everything's just going right for him. Oh my lord. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me with this. Yep, everything gets destroyed. Well, that wraps it. I don't think there's anything I can draw that can now undo all of the issues here that we are about to face. Like, what am I supposed to draw? Anything I draw, he can bounce back to hand in terms of monsters. The only thing, and he's about to attack directly, so it's over. And Necro Valley, oof. Yep, there we go, we lost. Nothing we could have done. That's just, he just opened. He's playing our deck, but better. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. He's literally playing my deck, but better. Like, that's exactly what he's playing. He's got the two Morganites. He has Succumbing Song, Time Tearing, Guilt Gripping, and then he's got the Searcher for them. He has it at 1, but he drew it. Necro Valley, Super Poly. Iron Thunder is another really cool card. Yeah, he's playing our deck, but with all of the stuff he needs. Okay, we unfortunately lost another coin flip. The hand's pretty good, though. I mean, 2 Cashier Ogres is not the best, but it's a free special summon going second, and we have Condemned Witch, Commandant, Solemn Warning. We have some good stuff in this hand. It just really depends on what he's playing. We like this so far. Oh, never mind. It's the thing that's annoying about this deck is just the monsters are so gigantic, and they have protection, and they don't like it takes nothing to summon them. It's like, oh, here you go. Here's a 3000 attack monster. Here's another one. That's what's actually so annoying about this deck. It's not even all of the other stuff. It's the fact that the monsters are so goddamn easy to summon. And they come back, and the trap cards come back, and it's just that's what's frustrating about this deck. So we'll see how it goes. If the thing is, if we could like land the Fossil Dyna, we can maybe get some things done here. Obviously, it would take us landing a Fossil Dyna to do it. You're gonna link 2 into Mudcraker. Target a Fiend. He's gonna discard. Oh, he's gonna act Blackjack. He's gonna be able to use that now. Yep. So he's gonna change the order. Sure, whatever. Okay, so now he's got another trap card up there. Aura Paragon is a great card. So we're going to special summon Kashtira Ogre first. This is the first thing we're going to do. That way, if he activates any monster effects like Backjack, he can banish things off the top of his deck and rearrange his deck, which is nice. And unfortunately, too, we drew 5 monsters to start. It's a little rough. But I'm hopeful things can go okay. Now we also drew the Aura Paragon, which means Condemned Witch isn't as good. Okay, we'll go Kashtira Ogre here. Hopefully we can banish like a Lovely or something if he doesn't chain one of his trap cards. If we can banish Lovely or one of like the one-ofs that are important, he's gonna chain that anyway. Yeah, and then he's gonna chain that also. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Yep, he's going to Dimensional Barrier. Literally useless against us. I'm so fine with him doing that. I'm actually really happy that he's doing that. And he's going to summon Silver Castle. Kashtira Ogre. This is the card I would have banished too. I would have banished her. But it did not work out that way. So out of these cards, honestly, I don't even know what to banish. Like, I really don't care about this. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care about this. It's already been his turn. He can activate things. I don't even care about this at this point. I think the most important card here is Ariana, so I'll just banish it. Even though he's already has Ariana anyway. Okay, now we activate Commandant. See what we can get from him. Yeah, he's gonna Big Welcome Labyrinth. That way he can summon something and then return it. Summon Kuklok, return Kuklok. All of his cards you can activate anyway, so there's really no point for that. And then it just continues here. We have to wait for every little thing with this guy. Yep, now he's going to be able to destroy our monster. Is this a once per turn summon? If you control no monsters. Nope, it's not a once per turn summon. So if he destroys this, we're good. We could just summon another one. He destroyed the other one. Okay. Alright. I'll take it. I will take it. Yep, we'll activate that. I kind of want to get rid of Lovely because Lovely is really annoying, but yeah, I kind of want to get rid of Lovely, so I'll summon Condemned Witch out and then activate the effect of Condemned Witch. Because we need to try to search Forbidden Droplets, because Forbidden Droplets will help us get over Lovely. Banquet of Millions is irrelevant. Our extra deck does nothing whatsoever, so I really couldn't care less. You can banish your extra deck permanently because I'll never ever use mine anyway. Yeah, you can banish that. You can banish all of it. I'm never using my extra deck anyway, so that's fine with me. And then we'll add Forbidden Droplets here. Now, we go to Battle Phase. The complication here is, like, do we get rid of Lovely or Lady? Both are really good, and both are really annoying, and both are a problem. Yeah, both are a serious problem. Like, which one do you get rid of here? Yeah, both are no joke. Like, literally both are no joke. Which one do you get rid of? Lovely. Lovely adds back, but we have Necro Valley, but it also pops cards. This one can't be destroyed by card effect or cannot be targeted. So it's difficult to out. They're both difficult to out, and they're both here, so I really don't know which one to get rid of. This one, I guess. I mean, they both kind of do this. I guess I'll get rid of the Lovely Labyrinth. Declare the attack. Put chaining on. Cancel. Yeah, Battle Step. Damage Step will activate our Forbidden Droplets. I'll send Aura Paragon to Graveyard. Confirm. Yep. Cut this chick's attack in half. I'm hoping that for some reason he returns this to the hand or something. That's my only hope, or he links it away. Oh, but he has Destruction Protection. I forgot about Muckraker. Forgot all about that, yeah. That's my fault. I forgot all about that. It's not like, but it's one of those situations where I misplayed. It's like, what's the alternative play? What's the other play I could have made that would have been better? Like, he could have protected this. He could have protected. There's no alternative play that I could have made. I did make a mistake, but literally it's like the same play. Now you can just activate that. Yep, destroy all our, doesn't matter, spells, traps, monsters, doesn't really matter. Spells in this case. Okay, that is something. Now we get this Banquet of Millions. I don't know why he didn't destroy Necro Valley. He may have just helped us out here. We'll see. He may have just helped us out here. I hope so. Yep, that's going to be negated by Necro Valley. Okay, he may have given us a chance here. Nope, I'm not going to chain anything. It's just going to get negated, and then Cashier Ogre will banish another card. Perfect. Now Cashier Ogre will banish another card. He may have just opened up a little avenue for us here to potentially win. Yep. Oh, he scoops. Oh, no way. We were cooked. I promise you we were cooked. We were cooked. We had really no route to victory there. Outside of maybe drawing a Moon Mirror Shield, we had no route to victory. He messed up 100%, but nothing on the. All he had to do was attack my monsters. I would have been done. I had nothing to really. I had nothing there. 3 legacy tickets. I'll take it. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. These are just absurd ratios. Like, not even that bad of a deck. Just all over the place with the ratios. I don't even know why you play this if you're playing such an extensive extra deck package. Like, this extra deck actually matters to him. It's not like one of those extra decks that don't make a difference. This extra deck actually makes a difference, and then he just doesn't. He just runs this for some reason to banish the extra deck that's incredibly important to him. Alright, let's open up a pair of Master Packs. Hopefully get something good. Because we've been getting great stuff. This is literally the best episode we've had in terms of pulls. I think ever. I think ever. Like, honestly, I think these have been the best pulls we've ever had. I don't even know if there's anything we can really... If we can top this Gladiator Beast. I think this is what does this do? It's just basically a vanilla with an effect that... It's a vanilla with an effect that just basically is just the regular Gladiator Beast effect. Gemba. Performapal. What is this? Abyss Actor card. Okay. Dark Magic Attack. Miracle Rupture. I have like so many copies of this card at this point. We have so many. Dance, Ice Barrier, Ice Princess. Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier. Reveal any number of Ice Barrier monsters. Target spell trap which runs to the hand. It's just okay. Okay, super rare. Drum roll, please. Another copy of Trap Trick. Adipus. We did beat a Trap Trick player this episode. This is what I'm used to in terms of seeing Trap Trick. Like, I mean, in terms of our regular UR pulls. Unfortunately, that's a one-of in Trap Trick, and I very rarely even see them go into that. It's a one-of. So, now we have 2 copies of a UR that's a 1-of in a deck that we are missing main deck monsters from. And the card you really want to pull is Sarah. Sun Dragon Inti, Lord, Sea Lord's Amulet, Sylvan Princess, Union Scramble, Virtual World, 6 Strike, Dark Parshath, and Keystone. Please, can I get a Corridor? Please, I need a Corridor. No more Keystones. They're the same rarity, same archetype. Please, I need it. Let's open up some Legacy tickets. See what we get out of these two. 2 are glowing. Does it mean anything? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does actually mean something to have it glowing. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we've got Reinforcements, old ass card. Violet Crystal. Increases zombie by 300 attack. Why zombie? I don't know. We've got Raptor's Gust. We have a guaranteed super rare. It is the Blazing Mars. What does he do? While this card is in your hand or graveyard, banish 3 other monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn. The rest. So, okay, I mean, it's not terrible. This is one of those cards, again, I say this quite often, but if like we pulled this 100 episodes, not 100, if we pulled this in like the first like 25 episodes, this could have been a really awesome boss monster for us. We're so deep into this thing, like we have actual good, I can't run this, it's just not, it's not that good. It's just a free level 8, but it requires 3 other monsters to be in graveyard already. During your main phase, you can send all other monsters you control to the graveyard and inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster sent. Again, that's just like none of these effects are bad. Overall, I'd say it's actually a half decent card. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're reviewing all Yu-Gi-Oh cards that have ever existed, that card's probably like a 3 or a 4. But it's just not something we need right now. Utopia Prime. You know which Utopia we're missing? It's actually kind of crazy. We're missing regular old Utopia. We actually have we can connect so many dots once we pull a regular Utopia. As a matter of fact, when I did that, I don't remember what rarity regular Utopia is, but when I did that wheel spin thing a few episodes ago, I should have put Utopia on there, assuming it's not high rarity. Nope, never mind, it's a UR. But we have so many Utopia cards that will all get connected once I pull a regular Utopia. It's actually insane. So this guy, you can usually summon him over a regular Utopia. If your opponent's life points are at least 3,000 higher than yours, detach 3 materials from this card, pay life points until you have 10, destroy as many special summon monsters your opponent controls as possible. To do banish them, then inflict 300 for each monster banished. This card's okay in effect. It can definitely end games. If I remember correctly, this most people just used for Utopia the Lightning. I don't think anyone's ever resolved this bottom effect or read what it's done. I think most people just use it for Utopia the Lightning. But this effect's actually not even that bad. It could definitely end a game here. If they have 3,000 more life points than you do, destroy everything, banish everything, inflict 300. And then you can attack with this guy, potentially end a game. It's not a bad card. Mysterious Guard, okay. 2 not terrible cards. Again, like probably in the grand scheme of Yu-Gi-Oh, probably like 4 out of 10s in terms of cards, but like not bad at all. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this. This episode has had another day of phenomenal pulls. We've pulled some really, really, really strong cards. I guess we have 2 ready drivers I was going to check. That's a combo starter in itself. We pulled Scapegoat, which is insane. It could be used in this deck, as a matter of fact, because you could just go into all of your link plays right after. You just summon this and make a bunch of generic links and then just summon like Boral Sword, Borreload, etc. This guy's not bad. 2,500 with piercing. We pulled him in this episode. He's insane. Well, not insane. He's just okay. This card's actually legitimately good. Lose 1 turn. Great for this exact deck. A second copy of Necro Valley. Last episode, Ash. Like it's actually been insane. Like our pulls have actually been good. We pulled Clockwork Knight, which I've been waiting to pull for forever. So these last 2 episodes have been like it's been increasingly better and better and better and better. Even this, like we pulled Messenger of Peace, could go into this deck. I find it to be kind of annoying to play around because sometimes it turns the game a little too slow and then you got to wait to draw like a droplets to send your own shit away. But yeah, these pulls have been like escalatingly better every single time. Also, let me just look at the generic link monsters that we have real quick because that is actually important. Let me go check what link monsters we have to see what we can actually summon. I actually forgot. Where are links? Where am I looking? Okay, here we are. So these are the links we've got. We'll go highest first. Turn this junk off. Okay, so we have like Singularity. You can't summon this off of... You can't summon this off of Scapegoats, but it's cool. This you can almost summon. We have 2 copies of it. You can almost summon it. We have 1 copy. I'm sorry. This guy looks... Are they cousins or something? Look at these guys. It's actually kind of crazy. Here's this guy, Shirog. And here's this guy, Insect Shirog. I never peeped that. They look so much alike. They are in the same position. This is like the same artist. They're both holding a sword in the same hand. Like, wow. Literally, it's the same card. And they're both Link 5s. Like, the same, literally the same monster. Okay. Yeah, but this guy requires you to have 3 spell, Tri-Brigade spell trap cards in the graveyard to even use him. So never mind on him. But this is the important stuff that we can summon. We can summon Firewall. We can summon Borreload. Goki, Ghost Ogre, Ogre that we have 2 copies of. We can summon, we're not going to. We can summon Boral Sword Dragon. We can summon Boral Guard if we wanted to. I'm not saying we will, but we can summon that. Boral Sword, did I already discuss that? Yes, Boral Sword. Can't summon him, but we can summon Crusader Avermax. It's insane. Easily, very easily, we can summon Crusader Avermax. We can summon... I don't even know what else. I think those 3. We can go into Tri-Burst, which I forgot I had. I know it says 2 monsters accept tokens, but obviously you just Link Spider and then Link Climb. So for those of you that are reading it, like, wait a second. It says accept tokens. Yeah, we don't, like, not instantly. But, yes, you can go into that. You can also go into the Tenyi stuff. I just realized that. You can go into the Tenyi stuff very easily. Like, you can go into the full Tenyi package if you really wanted to. It's actually kind of crazy. You can go into any of the Tri-Brigade cards because the tokens are all beasts. So you can go into the full Tri-Brigade package. Of course, we're missing Shirog, but we could, in theory, go into it if we really wanted to. We can honestly even go into stuff like this if we really wanted to. I know it's sold as 2 warriors, but again, you just go into warriors and then you go into everything else. You can Nightmare Phoenixes. But we have stuff that's important like Lamphalankus and other cards such as Lamphalankus. We have this, 2 beasts, perfect. We have Link Spider somewhere around here, Riprodocus, so we can definitely do whatever the hell we want. Wee Witch is not what we need. We need Mrs. Radiant, but I don't think I see her anywhere. We don't have Mrs. Radiant, but that's fine because we have all these other ones that are relevant. Do we have Astruna, whatever her name is? Do we have her? I don't think we do, but maybe. She would have appeared by now. Yeah, I don't think we have her, but we have some interesting... Baba Barber, generic. This is generic too, 2 normal monsters, and has an effect that has to do with normal monsters. Yeah. If this card is owner's possession destroyed by an opponent's card effect, target 1 non-effect monster, summon it. Okay, fair enough. We have this, 2 Cross Sheep. I forgot we had Cross Sheep. We haven't been using it, but I forgot we had Cross Sheep. 2 monsters with different names. Super generic stuff here. This is 2 monsters with different names. Dagda, I forgot we had this. Forgot we had Dagda. Okay, we have Lina, which I forgot we had. Area. Dagda. Unchained. We have the Link Spider and Pentastag. And we have this, the Imduct. And we have Link Karibo. I'm pretty sure the Scapegoats are level 1. We have Link Karibo and Anima. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane. No, it's actually insane. Because if we're going... Like, we go first. We end on our board, right? Whatever it is. In the going second trap deck. We set Scapegoats. We survive the turn. Next turn, we go back to our turn. We activate... Well, during his end phase, activate Scapegoats. Activate Relinquished Anima, or summon a Relinquished Anima, steal a monster, link it away. Like, it was so much. Man, that's good. No, it's actually crazy, because we have the insane Link 1s. Now, let me just confirm real quick that it is indeed a Link 1 that we have. That they do summon level 1 monsters, and I think they do. Yeah. 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 Wow. Crazy pull. La 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 la.